What's good, we bikers? We got part 2 of the Texas to Maryland 1,400-mile journey on my 2025 Honda Goldwing Tour DCT, heading up to the O-SIX RYDERZ MC 12th annual anniversary. We got the recap going on, just a little bit about the travel from Houston, Texas. We're supposed to be stopping off around maybe Kentucky and heating up with my O-SIX Ryder brothers. We're coming in from Kansas City, then we're dipping over to Lanham, Maryland. We've got some road lessons, so we gotta learn. We're gonna learn today. We got some road lessons. Yeah, so I love riding at night. So riding on this new Goldwing, let me tell you, it's a pure joy to be on this machine. This bike just keeps going and going and going. Very comfortable. We're dipping into Tennessee right now. Y'all recognize this bridge, right? So just getting to Tennessee. Beautiful weather. Love it. The bike is performing extremely well. Loving it. It's Goldwing. Let me tell you. One thing I do gotta check though, the seat. That seat may have to get changed though. That seat is not the most comfortable seat. So after a brief stay at the Hampton Inn, it's time to pack up the new bike and get on the road. I still want to get some distance. I got 10 hours of riding to get to Maryland, so I want to knock that down and then just relax. Although my check-in is on Friday, today's Thursday, maybe I'll visit some family surprise. Well, we bikers, I'm in Dickson, Tennessee. Definitely gonna be catching up with my O-SIX Ryder brothers who are leaving 6 p.m. tonight from Kansas City. So I'm gonna head towards Lanham, Maryland, and midway I'll hit that really easily, that 1K. And then I'll probably either chill there and wait for the brothers to come through so we can kind of ride into Maryland together. So that's the plan. I'm gonna see how it's executed. And yeah, we're all packed up. The bike is running fine. The only hazard I have, and this is really funny, brand new bike, right? Got all this work done, and then look at this. Face guard broke. I guess I must have dropped the helmet 1 or 2 times. So it's funny, you got a brand new bike and you're using my old helmet, and this is what it looks like. So somewhere along the line, before I pull up, I gotta change that. Then also, I got a couple of makeshift bags back here. I need a bag that's gonna be custom fit. Not custom fit, but will fit this bike perfectly. So I have a couple of bags here I'm just protecting for the rain. So it's not quite a good roll-up look just yet. Plus the bike is dirty, but we're gonna get there. But so far, it's been a nice ride. I haven't hit any crazy weather. So we're gonna head out. I'm gonna go through McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in a minute. And I'm gonna get my the breakfast rolls, get that to go, and then head out.
I don't gotta ask my you know they gon' slide. I just put some mother fortunes on my ride. I just put some mother diamonds in my time. I got money, 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 money. Yeah, that's on my mind. Ballin', youngin', I feel like I'm in my prime. Yeah, I was on my grind, they had no skateboard but a now. Yeah, no lie, if she found it, you know I'ma break her spine. Yeah, I just came from Johnny, gave him 30 for my smile. Wow. God, with the big racks, yeah. Too much ice hurting my neck, yeah. Heard you playing around with the set, yeah. One call to my dog, pull up and splat, this ain't that. Got respect with this town. I don't know, this all that I do. Running so fast, have you seen the photo coupe? Bad car like Boosie, boot it go.
On my way to Knoxville, 40 East, heading to Maryland. Started raining, so I didn't think I'd have to put my rain gear on, but you know what? I didn't get soaked, so I pulled over and putting on this rain suit. Now, I had this rain suit on last night. Let me tell you, it's a onesie. I would never really think about putting a onesie on, but it's good. It works, and I'm happy with it. And then it also got a little cool, believe it or not, and you really wouldn't be able to tell because it's wind resistant as well. So puppy on. Now, one of the real dangerous parts of this was it was coming down so hard, I couldn't see. So that was the tough part. And it's funny how, you know, the situation with my helmet, I wasn't able to lift up the front face because it's taped down. So this is how things happen, right? It's usually a series of things that happen that get you. You know, helmet breaks, had to duct tape it, didn't have a chance, I'm waiting to get a chance to buy a new one. Starts raining, can't lift up the face guard to see where you're going because the rain happens like that so fast. So luckily, to tell you the truth, I saw a truck in front of me signal to the right, and I figured let me get behind him, and he happened to get off at an exit. I couldn't even see the exit. So you really got to be careful out there. It looks like it's stopping a little bit. My hydration tank back on. I didn't put the boots on. I didn't think I need to put the boot guards on. My boots are pretty well insulated, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Now, one thing I kept hearing while I was riding was this bag flapping, and it was a distraction for me, and I'm sure drivers behind me were probably worried, is this bag gonna fly off? Looks like it's definitely slowing down. Rain. All right, I think we are ready to get out of here, continue the journey. I suck. Good old-fashioned American know-how, duct tape. If I was meant to be off the road right now in the greater scheme of things, I'll take the blessing. We're gonna have to go without the glasses. Well, we bikers, we're gonna make a little side trip. I gotta get rid of this helmet. It's a hazard. When there was downpouring before, I couldn't see. And I couldn't lift this up because it was duct taped. So I'm like, this is a comedy of errors. I got away with it this time, but that's it. Stopping off and get a new helmet.
Head southwest, then turn right.
Hey, we bikers, so we're at Mid-State Motorsports in Cookeville, right? Cookeville, Tennessee. And you saw it's been a comedy of errors with my brand new motorcycle 2025, but we're using the old helmet, and this is what happened. We ended up duct taping this thing, so you saw it. So what do we have here today, sir? What is this?
That is a LS2 Advant 2.
Okay, okay. And this is anything special about it other than modular?
They've made this for a few years, and they're really popular. This is basically based off, both these designs come off the Shark helmet. They were like the first to do it.
Okay.
But this is cheaper than the Shark. They're super comfortable. It's got the drop down sun visor.
Nice.
For that kind of modular, it's probably the best selling there is.
Okay.
As far as that all the way back.
So have you, sir, have you recently duct taped your helmet?
No. Never say never, though.
Never say never. And what thinking about what brand of duct tape should you use if you're going to duct tape your helmet?
Whatever's closest to you.
All right, guys, we made a business decision that we're gonna let the helmet go. We're not gonna ship it back. You know, unless somebody wants it, I can give it to them free duct tape. I got an extra roll of duct tape that comes with it. Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to this. We've got it in 2022. It's got me through a lot of training courses. It's been dropped by the best of them, but we're moving on with it upward. One last look.
We belong together, and you know that I'm right.
So I got a brand new helmet. Thank goodness I needed it, and he put my old rig back on, so I'm all good. We got rid of that other helmet. That helmet almost got me killed. So I've been having a few good sort of lessons about riding recently, and I should really kind of talk about them. The first one was when I did the HPC run with Hollywood. When he did his ride for my HPCUs. I did just a couple of them in Texas compared to like the 106 that he did. I just went to maybe 5 or 6 local Texas colleges and HPCUs. And what I didn't do was I sort of, when I prepare for any type of travel, you know, you hydrate. But what I did, the bottom line was, I prepped for night riding when I should have prepped for riding during the day. So when I ride at night, I make sure that I don't eat a lot of food because it just reduces the fatigue because there's no heat, right? So it reduces the fatigue, but you can't do that when you're riding in the heat in Texas. You can't do that. Although I was also drinking like I was drinking or riding at night. And what I mean by that was every time I got to a gas stop, I would just, you know, drink a bottle of water with my little tablet in there to stay hydrated. Yeah, I can't do that in Texas heat when it's like, you know, 95 and 100 and you got gear on. You have to have a hydration sort of pack. And I got this from like Hollywood. I saw him with his. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. With all the traveling that he's doing, you can't wait till you get to a gas. You can't wait 100 and something miles, maybe 200 to hydrate. You have to hydrate frequently. So, you know, you think you know it all, but sometimes you forget stuff, right? You know. And then another thing with the helmet, the gear, I got a brand new motorcycle and I'm sitting here with a helmet, the old one, that almost got me killed because, as I said before, it was raining, I couldn't see, and because I had to duct tape it just enough to get to the next stop, I couldn't lift it up. So I barely got over to the side and was able to do what I need to do. So, you know, the more you think you know, there's always life lessons and learning. So I definitely had that over the last few weeks. One of the things I want to do is go for a longer ride, maybe with this ride. So right now, I'm in Cookeville, Tennessee, and we're going to Lanham, Maryland. But I have some time, so I may want to go down to visit family in Maryland, go to DC, and then ultimately go to New York, and then Georgia, if I have the time. But you just can't jump on the bike and go. You got to prepare your body for this. So, you know, riding during the day, you have to be prepared for the elements. You know, I was smart enough, I got the good old rain suit, and now it's like, it's sunny out, and do I need to take it off? Probably. I probably got to check the weather reports based upon where I'm going before I get too hot. You know, so it's all those things during the day, as most of you guys know, but it just dawned on me again because generally, like I said before, I ride at night, you have to prepare differently. So I may have to actually park this bike. I got to check the weather on where I'm going, meaning each state that I'm hitting, and see if it's raining and what's going on, so then I can maybe take this off so I'm not going to get hot. I'm going to get on the road. I'm going to put some miles down on my way to Maryland, and then just stop off where I feel that I just want to get in a hotel and just chill for the night.
I feel like I'm in